Put your hands together for our host and MC, Jason Mutt Rogers.
Getting started in comedy is a lot like getting started in sex, because really just after years of studying the pros on film, you just kind of hope you can get up and last for at least 5 minutes. And then really at the end though, you really just hope to be invited back. That's really the measurement of success as far as that goes. It reminded me of the early days of the internet. This was back in the days when we really thought we were going to get free M&Ms just by forwarding spam, and we were going to send cancer patients to Disneyland and all these other really cool things. But my favorite email that I ever got, and this is why it was my favorite, I never clicked on it, but just right in the subject line, it just said, "Increase your ejaculate by 581%. And that's an impressive number. Yeah, it is impressive, and it sounds completely arbitrary, but it's not. No, this is scientifically measured. And I remember even back then, I didn't realize it was going to be a joke, years later, but I was like, wow, that would be amazing. It's like, wow, I would definitely need a bigger laundry basket. About 581% larger, I believe.
And I'm driving and I see this really pretty blonde girl in my rearview mirror. Just really pretty face, maybe a year or two older than me. And I want to stop and talk to her, but I can't because I'm driving, and I'm not getting something creepy like follow her because gas is fucking expensive. So I do the only rational thing, and I slam on my brakes! And she rear ends me. So I get out of the car and we talk for a bit, exchange insurance information, phone numbers. But I never actually called her though, because her face is kind of fucked up after the wreck. And I'm a part-time porn star. If you couldn't tell, didn't recognize me from any of my films. My stage name is Ginger Patch. Some of my films, such as Once You Go Red, Some Things Are Better Left Unsaid. And I forgot the other two, but they're also funny titles. But it's not. I said I was a part-time porn star. It's not necessarily true. It's more of a paid internship. Like, I pay them.
All right, all that talk of pornography, it's a good thing he wrote his notes on his left hand. Otherwise, not so much. All right, you guys, our next comedian. When you see her, you are going to realize the true meaning of the saying, safe motorboating is no accident. Ow! Some of you already know. Ow! All right, put your hands together for Natasha Stavros.
So, I have big boobs. That's it. That's the end of that joke. So, yeah, I'm single. I'm doing the dating thing. It sucks. It's been so bad lately. I've developed a list of screening questions. Do you have a job? Do you have a Prince Albert? Do you like to give head to men? Do you believe in telepathic cats? I'm not sure if the reason why it's so unsuccessful is just because, I've got like walls and a moat and a snake pit around my heart. And you gotta be Indiana Jones to get to it. Bars high there. So the other reason could be just that I'm completely phobic of STDs. And, I'm so phobic of STDs that I get an STD screening every 3 months or new partner, whichever comes first. Kind of like an oil change.
He is known as the world's most patient lover. I don't know if I could really say that, but all I can say is that his skin is very soft. All right, give it up for Nate Brown!
It's actually called the Becoming Van Gogh exhibit because it's mostly the shitty stuff he did before he made the stuff that people want to look at. Like I half expected to see a macaroni drawing from when he was 5. bunch of people standing around like, oh, you can really see the seed of his genius in this elephant outline. It's clearly a very melancholic elephant. You can tell it's staring into the void. Being in an art museum is weird because there's a certain art museum pace. You have to walk like slowly and respectfully. You know, you can't rush through like you want to. Then you spend like 5 minutes staring at a painting you're kind of bored of in 20 seconds, just thinking like, I'm not really feeling anything yet. I haven't had a single profound thought. I kind of just want to go watch Family Guy, you know. Meanwhile, you know, if it was like in a Facebook photo album, you'd just be like pounding through it, like during the Family Guy commercial break, you'd just be done with all those paintings. Anyway, then they give you the headphones that like explain about each painting. But what I didn't realize was that half the tracks were for little kids. So I was like, this is really condescending. It was like, do you know what paint is? I'm like, yeah, I know what paint is. I know Americans are dumb, but Jesus. This is a really sad painting. Oh, I know it's a sad painting. It's a widow crying in a barn over a litter of puppies that's been stamped to death. I think I can figure that out, okay?
So I went on a date a while ago. The girl suggested that we go Dutch. So I showed up to dinner with a pound of weed and a prostitute. She showed up wearing a shirt that said, "I heart apartheid," and asked if I wanted to go colonize South Africa. I think we were both a little confused about the meaning of that colloquialism. Speaking of the Dutch and Amsterdam in particular, do any of you guys still have those asshole friends that even after 64, they're like, dude, I want to go to fucking Amsterdam. And like, what are you going to do in Amsterdam? I'm like, dude, I'm going to smoke a lot of weed. My fucking roommate is one of those people, and I was like, dude, why do you want to go to Amsterdam? Same reason. He's like, I want to smoke a lot of weed. And I was like, dude, why would you fly thousands of miles to do something you do on your fucking couch every day? I was like, that would be like me flying to France to jerk off with a belt around my neck. He looked at me and he was like, wait, which couch are we talking about? She's like, for just the price of coffee a day, a cup of coffee a day, you could save little Amir's life. And you know, I didn't realize I was wasting that much money on coffee, so I took her advice, stopped drinking coffee, and bought an iPad. And I feel a lot better about myself. That's what I realized. Like, thanks, Amir. This little weirdo taught me a lot about personal economy.
Put your hands together for Josh Disney!
Oh, keep it going for my friend Tiny John Goodman, everybody. Oh, I saw a hippie girl on the drive over here with a bumper sticker on her car that said, "Garbage kills bears." I'm gonna call bullshit on that. Have you ever seen a bear? Bears are fucking resilient. Like, fucking knives kill bears, shotguns kill bears, atomic bombs kill bears. If garbage kills bears, then fucking good, because bears kill people. Like, which side are you on, PETA? Because I guarantee if a grizzly was ripping off your face, you'd say, oh my god, I wish I had a huge piece of garbage to get this 2-ton monster off of me. Just because you sign petitions outside of Trader Joe's doesn't mean a Kodiak's gonna think twice before he rips your hippie ass limb from fucking limb. I do, I've got 2 kids, and, you know, I actually adopted my kids. You know, you're thinking, you know, the guy's junk doesn't work, but that's not true. I looked in TurboTax. There's a hell of a deduction there, by the way, for adopting kids. So I zipped on over to China, and I picked up these 2 beautiful children, and they ask you lots of questions when you get over there. They screen you pretty tough. And then you get to ask some questions. I only had one question. What kind of shit can they make? Because I'm on the iPhone 4. I'm not going to lock myself in a big contract. I'm just not going to do it and everything. So little ping pong and ling ling, they're down in my basement. It's the only Chinese words I know. They're cranking out iPads. Come on over, get one if you want. It's great. A lot of parents have that sticker on the back of their car that says, "My kid's an honor student." Sticker on the back of my car just says, "My kid made this sticker." And all your stickers too. And it's still smarter than your kid at math. Back off.